Hi, everybody. It is still March 15, 2016. I just learned that Shona Banda has started a GoFundMe account just today. If you don't know anything about Shona Banda, you can do a search. You can go to my channel and watch videos that I posted yesterday or 2 days ago on Shona's experience in Kansas. She was treating herself successfully, treating a severe case of Crohn's disease with cannabis oil. And her son, her 11-year-old son, wrote a report on cannabis oil. I don't know the exact details, but he handed it in school, and suddenly her home gets raided. CPS, Child Protective Services in Kansas, take away her son, and now she's facing 30 years in jail. You can watch this video that she's posted here on GoFundMe with me. It's only 3 minutes and 52 seconds long.
I'm just getting home, and there are officers all over my porch, and the officer just went my backyard. Can I ask what this is about?
A Garden City mother was in court today trying to regain custody of her 11-year-old son nearly a month after police say they found more than a pound of marijuana in her home.
The state of Kansas is set to prosecute and imprison a woman who was using medicinal marijuana to treat her very severe version of Crohn's disease.
Banda has used cannabis oil for more than a decade to treat her Crohn's disease, which is an illness that's characterized by inflammation of the digestive tract.
I've known Shona for quite a few years, and this lady was dying from Crohn's. She was on her deathbed.
She has Crohn's disease, autoimmune disorder in the intestines linked to vaccines and GMO on record. She has medical marijuana, is public about it, takes the oil for her stomach. Her son did a report on it at school, so they SWAT team raided the house.
The real instigators of this case was Child Protective Services, which is an organization that I'm not too fond of.
Get a report, we have to investigate it and see if your child is safe.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing, is we're just following up on what we got to ensure that your child's safe to remain here and there's nothing that you guys need help with or anything like that.
Cannabis is the most non-toxic substance on the planet. My home was much more dangerous with pharmaceuticals prescribed to me.
It's a food. It's very simple. It's really easy to understand once you can wrap your brain around the lies that you have been told your entire life.
We still don't know if Banda will lose custody of her son, but the Garden City Police Department tells me that after Monday's hearing, the boy remains in protective care.
He's charged with some incredibly serious charges. In the state of Kansas, all drug crimes are on a grid that goes from a level 1 to a level 5, with a level 1 being the most serious, which is the equivalent of manufactured methamphetamine. That would be the easiest crime that most people would know about.
I'm being punished for taking care of my own health, and then for being charged with a felony. I'm not allowed to be on medical assistance, and don't think I'm able to get disability. I'm not sure. We're still looking into that.
I am in this movement for the people. This case and this trial will reveal so much about the medicinal necessities of cannabis, the background, underhanded actions of this movement, the absolute importance for repeal, and I need your help.
This whole drug war thing is fun.
This whole drug war thing is fun. Okay. I don't think that it's lost on any of you how serious these charges are. Facing 30 years in jail, the loss of her son, She needs to win this. Shona needs to win this. And we have to help her win it. And she's right. It is not just a win for her, it's a win for all of us. All of us. Just because there is a law on the books does not mean that that law is moral, just, right, or good. This is evil. This is tyranny. This is so outrageous, it is beyond comprehension that anybody could arrest a woman for treating herself successfully with cannabis oil, taking away her son. Can you imagine if you were Shona? Can you imagine what you would be going through? I watched a video on Shona's channel just yesterday, and she was talking about having to tell her landlord whether or not she would be remaining in the same place. Now, I'm going to presume that the reason for that is because the state seized her accounts. Because the first attorney that she had hit her with a bill that far exceeded what was initially agreed upon. Because she couldn't pay that bill, the state froze her accounts. This woman is hurting, and she absolutely does need our help. So with the possibility of having to move, the legal expenses, the attorney fees, and the stress that is making her Crohn's disease worse, she now can't treat herself with the cannabis oil, so she is now having to suffer the Crohn's disease, getting weaker, getting sicker. We need to help her. It's an absolute. We're all in this together. If we do not help one another, then people go down. You're either going to be on the side of helping a person in need, or you're going to choose to be on the side of hurting, because doing nothing hurts people. And I will tell you that I'm rather passionate about this kind of stuff because I've experienced something similar, though I wasn't arrested. I experienced my life turning into a nightmare, having to end my practice, having a stroke, being saddled with so many medical problems, all because the FDA put medications on the market that the FDA and the medical field and the mental health field were claiming were safe, and they were not. The adverse effects so serious that it literally destroyed my career, and because I couldn't work, I ended up losing everything. And because I could not access the help that I needed, I got worse. My circumstances today, 14 years later, are that I have a subscriber who has turned into an incredible friend who is paying my bills. I am just surviving. This is not the way life should be. So we all need to change. We all need to help one another. So I am asking everybody, if every one of my subscribers just donated $1, Shona could shut down this GoFundMe account tomorrow. It could alleviate so much stress. It could make her feel better. It would give her the energy to fight harder and stronger, not just for herself, but for all of us. I'm asking you to donate what you can. I'm asking you to share this video, upload it on your channels, or make a video of your own and post it. And post it on Facebook. Circulate this information. Get more people to donate. If more people donate, it alleviates so much burden. If we could get this around to a lot of people and they just donated $1, $5, it could help. Do not think that because you can only donate $1 or $5, that you're not going to do it because you think, well, that's nothing, so it's not going to help. No. If everybody just took the action, donated what they could, and let go of the results, that would be a huge help. I'm donating, and I have literally nothing. I'm going to donate $10. I'm embarrassed because of my circumstances. And I feel bad that I can only donate $10. But I'd feel a lot worse if I didn't donate anything. So please help her. And in doing that, you are helping yourself, because you may face a circumstance, you may suddenly find yourself in that experience where your life turns into a nightmare and you're having to turn to people. You have to ask for help. You're going to want that help. So it's a kind of pay it forward kind of thing. You help her, and when you're in need of help, well, I will absolutely post a video on your behalf as well. But this is what life should be. Everybody should just be banding together, helping one another, instead of doing nothing and letting people get destroyed. I'll link below to this. I really hope that everybody does donate and circulates this information as far and wide as you possibly can. Thanks for listening, and I hope that you're all doing well. Have a good night.